seen Ira by the bullseye that Kenny Coleman used to work in. And I went to a Christmas party for those for it used to be Beehive, Bullseye. Um, um, Went to a Christmas party for the owner Rick or his house that owned the Beehive, whatever. Lisa, Kenny invited me. I went with Kenny Coleman. Well, anyway, I'm not going all that, but I drove by the old Beehive. Ira Blevins was laying on the ground. I stopped. You know, it's like a song from Craig Morgan. You know, it was a little chilly outside. He had no shirt on. Drunk as hell. Passed out. Hey, man. Kevin, drive me to the beer store. Down a beer. Do on others, right? That if I wanted a beer or a cigarette, you do on others. That that's what's on my mind. I want a cigarette. You I was on the way to drive him up to the beer store. He asked for my shirt so he could go into the store. But before then, a pimp came up to our car, Zipsy, a black pimp. And, fellas want some hoe on a woman. And I started talking about God. Ira waved him on. I'm with all good. He went in and goes buy a beer and stuff. Yeah, comes out and I start talking to him about God. He talks about aliens. Yes, there's an alien ship. He lives with his mother in his mother's basement. When he tells me, he said, "You can come back over." But he went on. "Oh, I believe in Jesus," but he went way out on this alien trip. Craziness. It was pure, and I tried to bring him back. He refused. No, it's my way. This is. Uh, he, the thing is that some months later, I hear Andy, the thug of the All Good family, he says, "Oh, Ira killed his mother, and the cops confronted him, and he got shot and killed." Really? And he proceeded to tell me, of course, at that time, Andy, was mad at Kevin. He says that his whole family took his ashes and went out to the sea and emptied them out, like kind of like a fuck you kind of. Not even having a funeral or anything, or throwing your ashes out in the sea, you punk ass. It was kind of his devil was telling me that's what we're gonna do to Kevin. The All Good family to Kevin, the black sheep. His devil, not him. Um, it hurts. You try, you give a shirt off your back to somebody, you want him to get saved, and the fruit is he kills his mother and he gets killed. And Ira, it's like, oh God, good God, man, good God.